Hello you guys, today I'm going to be reviewing a couple of things that I bought quite recently, maybe 3 months ago or something. You would have seen this in my hauls, but I feel I've used them enough, at least to form an opinion. So yeah, I'm just going to tell you what I think about them and where I bought it, if I remember. So the first thing I want to show you is this Urban Decay all-nighter ultra matte long-lasting makeup setting spray, and it says up to 16-hour wear. And in the past, I've never really felt the need to buy what's this called, a setting spray, because I don't know, I just didn't. But then lately, I don't know if I've had dry skin or something, but I felt like I needed something that would, hold my makeup all day when I'm working, especially when I have to work long hours and stuff. So I got this. It was on sale at Sephora, and I was gonna pay in the counter. I saw this, and I picked it up, and I just decided to see if it was as good as people say. And well, I have to say, I really like the packaging. First of all, I'll start with packaging. The packaging is really nice, really sturdy. The bottle is quite large for the price that I got. I consider it cheap. I don't know, I think I paid around 300 Mexican pesos for this. And it's been really good. I have really little product left in it. I have to go back and get another one soon, but so far this has been really good. I feel like it really does do what it says. My makeup looks pretty fresh until nighttime when I finish working. Like right now, for example, I finished working a couple of hours ago and I took a shower and stuff, but I mean, my makeup looked really good still. And my mom even told me, I remember my mom complimented my makeup, and she said that it looked really good. So yeah, I think this is really, really good. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is this perfume. It looks like this, and you can't see it in person, but it's kind of lilac-y. Like it's not as transparent as it looks. It's actually kind of purpley. But anyway, this is a perfume, and I got this because, of course, first of all, the packaging is really, really beautiful. I love it, and it stands really well on its own as well. So the packaging is pretty, but it's also not inconvenient, so it's not obnoxious. It's just nice, and it's pretty good. I really like the cap. Look at it. The cap is like a little crown. If you can see, it has little studs in it. And they're purple studs, and they look really, really pretty. So I really like this cap. It's really pretty. And I got this because of the packaging first, and then second, I saw it had a note of chocolate in it and vanilla. I don't know what other notes. The notes were pretty attractive because I'm a really gourmand loving person. I really like gourmand smells. I like to smell like food. I like to smell like cake and like cupcakes and things like that. But I have to say, considering the notes, this smells pretty fresh. This smells like more citric-y to me. I know that perfumes depend on the person. Sometimes one note stands out more than other in different people. But on me, I feel like it does have actually a note. I don't remember correctly if it has a note of lemon in it or something, but for me it does smell kind of citric more than the other smells. It's nice, like it's pretty inoffensive, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I don't like it as much as I thought I would. It doesn't smell bad. And if you like it just because of the packaging, then it's fine. That's me. Like, I'm still gonna keep this because it's pretty in my vanity. But, yeah, I don't love the smell. It doesn't smell bad. I just don't really love it. Or not as much as I thought that I would. The next thing I have is this palette. And this is the Born This Way, the Natural Nudes palette. And I got this at Sephora because I had thrown away and given away all my old makeup because I just didn't use it anymore and I didn't want it. So I had to get some basic things again. And one of them was like a neutral palette, and this is what it looks like. See, it's really pretty. It has really pretty shades, really pretty shimmers and mattes. And it has the perfect blend of shimmers and mattes. I mean, you have shades you can wear in your crease and then the other one on your lid, so you have like a whole look and even multiple looks that you can do with this palette. So it's really, really pretty. And I have nothing really negative to say about this. I think maybe the shimmers are a little hard to apply. They're better to apply with your fingers. Whenever I try to use a brush to apply them, it becomes like that, as you can see. I don't know if you can see. But it's like there's a coating on it that happens. I don't know why. And then it becomes difficult to put on the brush. And so obviously it's difficult to put on the eyes. See, I think you can see in that one where it says sparkling sand. But I just use my finger and I apply them and they work alright. But the brush isn't that good with these shimmers. But everything else, I mean, the shadows are pigmented. They're soft. They blend really well. They're not overly pigmented either, so you don't look crazy, because I really like Anastasia palettes, but I find that sometimes they're too pigmented and I have to be real careful or I look crazy. And with these I don't. They're just the right amount of pigment for me for everyday wear. I guess maybe the only thing I don't like is the packaging. Maybe I feel like the packaging could be cuter. It also feels kind of flimsy. This palette wasn't that cheap. I think it cost me over 1,300 Mexican pesos, because I did buy it in Mexico. So the packaging is like cardboard, you know. It's like pretty flimsy, but the colors are warm, and I like that because warm colors suit me better. Sorry, guys. My nose is itchy. Okay, the next thing I have for you guys is this concealer, and this is the Dior Forever Skin Correct. And it's a pretty good concealer. I feel like it's creamy, it smells nice, and it blends very, very well. The only thing this concealer has is that it's pretty thick, but I actually got that on purpose, thick, because I don't wear foundation very often. I just apply concealer on my spots or circles, and that's it. So this is perfect for that. It's high, it's full coverage, I think it says. I don't know if it says 24-hour hydration, definitely, because it does feel hydrating. And then full coverage, yeah. So this is pretty thick. If you don't like thick concealers, then you won't like this one. But I like that it's thick because sometimes I wear this instead of foundation. And it also has yellow undertones, which is really good for me, because I have yellow undertones. So this suits me very well. I really have nothing negative to say about this. It's pretty expensive, but I really like the way it feels. And next thing is the foundation. Now that we're on the topic of Dior, so I bought this foundation for my mom because, like I said, I don't really wear foundation. But I think now that I bought it for her and I've tried it myself, I think I want to buy one for me because... Sorry, I got cut off because I had a reminder on my phone and the alarm like went off. So it just cut the video off by itself. Anyway, like I said, I think I'm gonna go back and get one for me because this feels super duper nice on the skin, and it makes your skin look like second skin. Like it's nothing like I've ever tried before. The formula is very, very good. It's super creamy and silky. It's soft. This one is not full coverage. This is Dior Backstage, and it says Face and Body Foundation. Yeah, Face and Body Foundation. So you can wear this on your face or your body, but yeah, it's a light coverage foundation, but you can build it up. And also, my mom doesn't really like heavy coverage, and neither do I in foundation. That's actually why I don't usually wear it. But yeah, this one is honestly has come to change my mind about foundation. So I didn't really think that I could like them that much. But this one feels really good. It feels like you have nothing on your skin, and it looks like it too. It makes your face look like a filter or something. It's really nice. And this, I don't remember the shade. This is the shade 2.5N. Okay, and the next thing I have is this palette. This is a MAC palette. I bought it at Sephora as well. And this is kind of difficult to open with one hand, but I'll try not to mess it up. I mean, not to break it, you know. So there it is. As you can see, those are the shades. They're really, really pretty shades. And this palette, the packaging, let's start with the packaging. The packaging is really heavy, like heavy duty. It's really protective. It's really good. I really like the packaging. It's so nice. It was almost the same. I think it's around the same price as the other one, and this packaging is better. The shades are super duper creamy, super duper pigmented too. Again, not too pigmented, but pigmented enough. I mean, they're really, really pigmented, but I mean, they don't make you look crazy. You know, you can build them up if you apply them softly, and they blend like a dream. They can blend really well. The other thing is I don't really use this palette because I find the colors are too cool tone for me. They just don't suit me as well. So I use some of the shades, but not all of it. But it looks really used though, because I did use it a few times. And then when I realized I didn't really like the colors, I gave it to my mom. So my mom uses this palette, and she does use it almost every day. So it's like, you know, the look reduced because they are. She has been using them, and I will use it. I will get around to using it, just not every day. Like my everyday palette is more like that one because the warm colors suit me better for every day, and these just for other occasions. And finally, I have this lipstick, this Kylie Jenner lipstick. So again, I didn't really buy this for me. I bought it for my mom because we were in the store, and when she swatched, she liked Posy K. That's the color this is in. It's called Posy K. And my mom really, really liked it, so I picked it up for her. And this cost me, I bought it twice because I'm gonna explain to you why in a minute. But the first time I bought it, it was alone, and it cost I think around 700 Mexican pesos. And then the second time I bought the kit, you know, the one that comes with the liner, and that cost me around 1,200 Mexican pesos, something like that. So it was pretty pricey. It was really expensive. So I've spent over 2,000 Mexican pesos on this, and I love the color too. I like I said, this is my mom's, but I have used it too, and I've used it often enough to have an opinion on it because I really like the color as well. So, well, I guess I'll start with packaging. I don't really like the packaging. I think it's just not attractive looking. It just looks bad. The color is nice, but these drips on it I don't really like. But it's her signature packaging, so whatever. Well, the things I do like about it, I really like the color. This is the only pink nude that me and my mom have liked on her skin tone because my mother is the same skin tone as me. And this is the only pink that we've ever liked on us that suits us, but that we haven't had to mix. And that's about it. That's the only thing I can say I like about this. The color, it's not long lasting at all. That is the bad thing about this. It really doesn't last at all. I think it said 6 to 8 hour wear or something, and the lady at Sephora also confirmed it, because my mom knows who the Kardashians are. She just doesn't really follow them or anything, so she didn't even know. She just picked this up saying she liked it. And so she didn't know anything about lipsticks. And so she asked the lady there, like, is it long lasting? Because that's all I care about. And she said yes. And I had never bought one before, so I didn't know either. I didn't know any better. But now that we've tried it, we both realized that this lasts like nothing at all. This lasts about 2 hours at most. And even when I'm not eating and drinking, I feel like they don't last at all. And another thing is, I don't have it here with me, but like I told you, I bought this twice. And they're both the color Posy K, but the one we bought in the kit with the liner is a lot darker for some reason, so they're not the same. So that's kind of weird, right? That you would buy the same shade 2 times, and yet they're different shades. Like one is brighter and like a brighter pink, and the other is like a darker pink, and so it's kind of weird. I feel like the inconsistency is kind of annoying, because then how would you know that you'd ever get the same shade again? Do you know what I mean? Like, if I wanted to buy, if I had liked it and I bought it again, it wouldn't be the same color, so that would just be kind of dumb. That would defeat the whole purpose of repurchasing it, and you wouldn't know until you took it home. So yeah, and I have had drugstore lipsticks that last a lot longer than this. The reason I didn't use a drugstore lipstick and we bought this one is because, like I said, I haven't found, or we haven't found, me and my mom haven't found any pink color that is like this one, that's long lasting, that is drugstore. We just haven't. Like, I've tried a couple of shades and they look different than in the packaging, you know? Like, they'll look one color here, but then they'll turn a different color on my lips. And this one's the only one that I liked how it looked, but you know, it's too bad. It doesn't really last at all, so it's not really worth repurchasing. And that's it, you guys. So that's all I have for you today. I'll see you guys in the next video because I'm ready to go to bed now.